What's up, guys? I'm Caden with Crypto Now or Never. Today I'm back with another update on HBAR. Please do me a favor and hit that like and subscribe button. Help me pump that algorithm. I would greatly appreciate it. None of this is financial advice. Let's get into it.
I have a dream, that's all I need. I'll make it happen with some work and belief. Know what I want.
All right, so as you guys can see, for about the last 7 days, HBAR has been in a slight downtrend. We were at about 11.5 cents. Now we're at about just under 11 cents, but we reached about 10.5 cents. Now, at the current moment, their market cap is 3.8 billion, which ranks 28th among all cryptocurrencies. And their circulating supply is up to 35.7 billion out of a max supply of 50 billion, which is about 71.5% in circulation. And I do actually want to point out the fact that this is getting significantly better. I can still remember making videos about HBAR about a year ago, and it was significantly less. It was like 50% in circulation. And a lot of people have just been talking about how much they hate the dilution. But honestly, at this point, the tokenomics do not look bad at all. Now, if you guys are looking to invest in HBAR, I recommend using Binance or Coinbase. I think those are the two easiest centralized exchanges to use. But now if you scroll down to the Hedera news section, there's one article I want to talk about in particular. 5 altcoins with 25x potential. And if you do go ahead and click on the article, they have HBAR listed as one of those coins. Hedera's price hovers between 10 to 12 cents, with recent growth over a month at 19% and a hearty 72% over 6 months. The coin faces its next challenge at the 13-cent resistance level, while the 9-cent support level waits below. The indicator suggests it's not too hot and not too cold, as the RSI whispers calm at 31, hinting at potential for more action without promise. Over the past week, the coin dipped slightly by 2.86%, now questioning is it catching its breath for another sprint or starting to relax after a good run. But in general, the fact that HBAR is even mentioned in articles like this is naturally going to be bullish for newcomers to crypto, as everyone is looking for that next 25x project. But now we'll take a look at the Hedera X account. And they just posted on May 23rd, upcoming session Consensus 2024. And this is happening Thursday on May 30th. AI and blockchain applications, a practical guide for developers. So if this is something you guys are interested in attending, feel free to check this out. And then on May 20th, they reposted Tomb Technologies. We've got the infrastructure, the Legos are available and ready. It's time to build real-world applications. Hedera plus Metamask snaps equals go build. And as I've said in several of my previous videos, I love to see Hedera's connection to Metamask. Personally, Metamask is one of my favorite wallets. And then lastly, they reposted BitTrue on May 19th. How Hedera Hashgraph is revolutionizing RWA tokenization and DePIN. Hedera stands out for its low transaction fees of 1/100 of a penny and capacity for up to 10,000 transactions per second, alongside providing transparent and trusted data via its consensus service. And as you guys can see, there are a lot of different projects leveraging Hedera. And I've said many different times, I'm personally super bullish on RWA and DePIN. But now we'll take a look at some macro news that could affect HBAR's price action, even though it's not directly correlated to HBAR. So this is WatcherGuru's X account. And the number one most important news is what they posted 17 hours ago. The SEC officially approves all spot Ethereum ETFs. And I think as of about a week ago, a lot of people saw this coming. But if you asked people 2 or 3 weeks ago, nobody would have seen this coming. Everyone thought the ETFs were going to get denied. But then to go along with that, they posted 58 minutes ago. Standard Chartered Bank says Solana and XRP ETFs could launch in 2025. And honestly, at this point, it wouldn't surprise me at all. You have to understand, by definition, Ethereum is an altcoin. So now that we've had an altcoin with an ETF, we could start seeing a chain reaction where a whole bunch of other altcoins get ETFs. And then 7 hours ago, the dog that inspired Dogecoin and Shiba Inu has passed away. So obviously this isn't ideal to see. Rest in peace. But I did read somewhere that the dog lived to 18 years old. So that's actually very old for a dog. And then lastly, 20 hours ago, the US House passes a bill to ban the Federal Reserve from creating a CBDC. Now, this was actually very surprising to me. I think a lot of people out there were expecting CBDCs to get created. Now, obviously, is this set in stone? Not necessarily, but it's definitely a good start. But while we're on X, you guys should come over and give your boy a follow, at Crypto Now or Never. I post on here pretty much every single day, so there's some information you guys aren't going to want to miss out on. And then I would also like to take a moment to talk about my private Discord through Patreon. So at the current moment, I have 3 different tiers, but there are many benefits to joining my Discord. For example, you guys are going to have closer access to me, and you guys are going to be able to track the cryptos that I'm personally buying, selling, considering buying, and even the cryptos that I currently hold. And a lot of the cryptos that we are trading in here are microcap gems, less than 10 million in market cap. For example, we just made 84% gains in 1 day. 156% gains in 10 days. And one of our biggest hits recently was PEPE on base, which I posted a buy alert at a $1.5 million market cap. And it ran all the way up to a $48 million market cap and is still holding a $21 million market cap. So you guys could be up enormous at the moment. But we've been making thousands and thousands of percent gains. So if this sounds like something you guys might be interested in, I have the link right here on my YouTube homepage. We're building a very strong community. I would love to have you guys in here. Now, for the final part of this video, we'll get into some technical analysis. So this is HBAR on the 4-hour time frame. And actually, things have gotten a little bit worse since my last HBAR video. Previously, I was excited because we had gotten back above all of the moving averages. However, since then, we have broken beneath every single one of them, including the 200-day, which is not good to see at all. And at the current moment, you could argue we were actually forming a bear flag. And bear flags break down 68% of the time, and this bear flag would take us down to just under 10 cents, which obviously would not be very good to see at all. However, it could take us down to this support level where we could have a retest. So obviously our ideal situation is that price action does not break down out of this bear flag and we can get back above these levels. But if we cannot get back above the 200-day in particular, and we have a bearish retest, expect more downside, plain and simple. This is not the technical analysis we were wanting to see at the moment, but it's very important you watch these levels. Now, lastly, we will take a look at Bitcoin as it's correlated to most altcoins. And to an extent, Bitcoin did the same thing. It broke down beneath the 21-day and the 50-day and is now forming a little bit of a bear flag. However, Bitcoin looks a little bit better than HBAR because it did not break beneath the 200-day. And we do not want to break beneath the 200-day because we hadn't been above that level since April 12th. And if we break right back beneath it, we're going to shift bearish on all of the altcoins. That's typically how the crypto market works. Although what I do want to point out is a lot of people out there are super concerned that their altcoins aren't pumping. Bitcoin had shot up from about $61,000 all the way to over $70,000, but a lot of the altcoins didn't move. But what you need to understand is that altcoins typically move after Bitcoin. They move when Bitcoin dominance starts to drop. So this time will probably be no different. But at the same time, altcoins are definitely not going to start pumping if Bitcoin drops beneath the 200-day moving average. So you definitely want to watch this level on the 4-hour time frame. We don't want to see it break. But at the end of the day, just remember, crypto is still an extremely volatile asset class. Anything can happen. But that's about all. Let me know down in the comments, how high do you guys think HBAR will go this bull run? If you found this content valuable, please do me a favor and hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you guys for watching. Have a great rest of your day.